When it comes to developers maxing out hardware, I don't know, that's always kind of a hit or miss thing for me, but we do know that according to this particular developer, they have maxed out the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, but they do call the Xbox One X awesome. Want to know what's going on? Hey, what's up everybody? Crapgamer here, Crapgamer Reviews, with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. I appreciate it. You know, it's interesting because this game Lawbreakers, which is a game that I don't really care about, but they do make some interesting points here. Boss Key Productions lead designer Dan Nanny, who's busy working on the studio's shooter Lawbreakers, he talked to Gaming Bolt, and he was talking about why the game was coming to PS4 first, and he also talked a little bit more about information about the PS4 Pro version. And the game's going to be 4K 60 FPS on the Pro, but he stated they are maxing out the hardware's capabilities. He says, PlayStation 4 Pro is 60 frames per second. PlayStation 4 base is 60 frames per second. We are maxing it out. We are 4K on PS4 at 60 frames per second. It's all about maximizing the performance and make sure it plays competitively. Praising the Xbox One X, Nanny said, Xbox One X is awesome. When you give us hardware, we're going to maximize it. That's what we do. We build on PC, and PC we take advantage of the latest and the greatest video cards. But we also have to support the older video card as well. If we wind up supporting the Xbox, we have to make sure it runs on the Xbox One X and the old Xbox. It's about making sure that everybody who gets to play the game doesn't have a poor experience regardless of their setup. Because if you give a poor experience in a competitive environment, you really can't blame yourself anymore for the mistakes that happen or the person's skill. Sometimes you gotta blame the hardware, and that's not fun. So we don't want the hardware to ever become a discussion point when it comes to especially a console. Parity across both consoles will be tough, especially for games like Destiny 2, where Bungie insists on 30 FPS, etc., etc. So we know how that goes. But the fact that they're calling the Xbox One X awesome, I like that. You know, it means that they're probably going to do one. They're probably definitely going to do a Xbox version down the line eventually. And I'm probably not going to get it. I mean, that game doesn't really interest me in the least, but it is nice that they're talking about it at least, even though we know that Sony's getting the quote-unquote exclusive sometime this year. Now, whether or not this game is actually running at native 4K on the PS4 Pro is probably up for debate, and we'll probably see that in a Digital Foundry article or something along those lines. But I'm just trying to point out that the PS4 Pro isn't the end-all be-all where it comes to software or hardware, and that it's not actually a huge improvement over the base PS4. So a lot of times when people ask me, hey crap, should I get a PS4 Pro? I'll ask them, hey, are you crazy? You know, for the most part, I don't really see a reason or a point in getting a PS4 Pro. As far as I'm concerned, the base PS4 is fine, and most games are going to look and run just the same, or even some cases better, because we've seen that optimization and super sampling isn't something that that actually happens very often on the Pro. So very interesting. Like I said, check out the article in the description down below, and if you enjoy the content, I've been putting out a lot of content, and I appreciate all the support. If you enjoy it, please hit that like and subscribe button. I would appreciate it, and it helps out the channel tremendously. If you want to hit me up on Twitter at @the_Crapgamer or Xbox Live MOH Crapgamer. As always, thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.